Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I'll
to have 37 stands in the name of the Honorable Member for Kwando, Honorable Mrs. Dela Soa. Honorable Member, you may ask your question now.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I'd like to ask the Minister of Interior the possibility of realigning policing of Befi to be under Kwando Police District in line with the demarcation of the constituency. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Befi is currently under Golopati Police District, which is under Fajato South District Assembly. Therefore, realigning Befi under Kwando District will require consultation with all stakeholders. I believe even in Parliament here, you could facilitate that by discussion with your colleague from in charge of Afajato. But it's certainly something that we need to do with the participation of the communities and stakeholders. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Member, any supplementary?
Right Honorable Speaker, we have done some consultation. He's now asking that we do more consultation with my neighbor MP. So that will be done. Thank you very much.
Honorable members, we move to question number 940, stand in the name of the Honorable Member for Keita, Honorable Kwame Jujole Gakwe. Yes, Honorable Member.
Mr. Speaker, he had an urgent. Mr. Speaker, I have been asked to ask the question on his behalf. If I'm seeking your leave to do that.
Honorable Member, you've been asked by who?
Honorable Member, Mr. Speaker.
You say you've been asked to ask the question on his behalf. Who asked you to ask the question on his behalf?
Okay, Mr. Speaker, he has just walked in, so please, he will do his own question.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for the opportunity. I rise to ask the Minister for Interior the number of suicide
Honorable
cases.
Member, before you ask your question, did you instruct him to ask the question on your behalf?
Yes, please. Mr. Speaker, I went to the washroom.
Since when?
So I asked in case.
Since when did you take back the instructions?
Mr.
You're sorry, but you give me your.
When did you take back the instructions?
When I was going to the washroom. Mr. Speaker, sorry, I was called, so sorry for that.
Well, I will forgive you. You can ask your question.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm highly indebted to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I will please proceed with my question. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Interior the number of suicide cases recorded among Ghana Police Service personnel and measures being taken to mitigate it.
Yes, Minister.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, from the year 2020 to date, 3 suicide cases have been reported in Sekendi, Accra, and Tema regions. Mr. Speaker, to address the recurrence of this unfortunate situation, the Welfare Directorate of the Ghana Police Service, in partnership with the Psychological Consulting Unit, embarked on sensitization programs on the following: need for personnel to open up and speak on issues bothering them, provide psychological first aid tips for personnel, detect early signs of mental sickness and the need to report these signs to authorities for help, suicide and its effect on society, among others. In addition to these interim mitigating measures, the police administration in February 2021 created the Police Counseling Unit, PCU. The unit is mandated to handle the wellness and general mental health issues of police personnel, their families, and dependents. The unit is situated outside the premises of the Ghana Police Service in order to make it accessible to affected persons without being stigmatized. Thank you.
Yes, honorable member, any supplementary question?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Thank you, the Minister, for the answering these questions. Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask the Minister, as he mentioned in the answer, from 2020, I would like to know whether this unit setup is it in all regions, the unit, in terms of the welfare directorate, is it in all regions in Ghana?
Yes, Minister.
Thank you very much. It is in all regions, and in fact, as a supportive measure, the police is recruiting more of counselors, more priests, pastors, imams to actually fortify that unit, and all regions are covered.
Any further supplementary?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I would like to ask the Minister, how many psychologists do we have in Ghana Police Service, and are they in all regions?
Mr. Speaker, right honorable Speaker, I don't have the number, but I believe if the member is so committed to that, you may file so that I could get the numbers for you.
Honorable Minister. Honorable Minister, I didn't even grant you the permission to come and answer the question.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very sorry.
I was trying to see whether that could be a supplementary question, not a substantive question. And then you decided to volunteer. Yes, honorable member, I think you may file a substantive question on this. Why it requires more investigation and a more detailed answer than a supplementary question. So if you have another supplementary, you may do so now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I will find from those in districts and their communities, how would they benefit from these counseling and psychological services?
You said those where?
In the districts and the communities, the police personnel who are in the district and the communities, how would they benefit from the psychological counseling issues and as well as the welfare?
Why did you ask the question?
Mr. Speaker, because the minister mentioned that these services, the directorates are in regions. They are situated in the regions. That is why I asked that question.
Your substantive question says to ask the Minister for the Interior the number of suicide cases recorded among Ghana Police Service personnel and measures being taken to mitigate it.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Now you are being told about the measures being taken to mitigate it. And you are asking how they are going to benefit from those measures.
Mr. Speaker, in his answer provided, he made mention of Welfare Directorate for Ghana Police Service in partnership with Psychological Counseling Unit, embarked on sensitization program on the following. So he mentioned the topics. So I was inquiring from the minister, those from the district as well as the community, the police, how is this benefiting them? Because this unit is set up in the region. That is why my follow-up question go in that direction.
Well, from the answer is for the police. It's not for the public.
Yes, the police in the district as well as community. The police service I'm talking about. They are in the district, they are in the community.
Honorable Minister, maybe you get the question better than I do. So if you have any answer, please.
Right, Honorable Speaker. I don't get it. Actually, the answer
Marie Badaben, NDC 4%. Yeah, what grassroots for my boy Juma, 1992. 1992. Obi wo okra or Pemahama telephone number crying famano. Grass and so no or your grassroots. So they knew Dinkomo, so you know everything.
Yes, I know. Boy, be our friend, boy, be your friend, you're trying to nine.
Maybe I'm a NDC, but access to John Dramani Mahama won't be. Now, Obi say Marie Obadabe, Obadabe, and now Fahana Mario, and now Sunday when grassroots for no if because Omun Juma Omayama NDC HSA, Omo pay access to some of the MP squana, they don't have it. But say Obi for now we all know say Marie is not NDC. Now, what were you thinking, NDC for? What were you thinking? Obia was waiting and then the family a platform so conversation. I bet you I'm at the whole world they will know. And then on to me final. Debut, what were you thinking as NDC for? Set Nipano or no one Casadin or no one Casad Bushia for. Now, no Marie, no first or day a Nana Done, Gabio Trida, Conio Mabeto platform so now only said another no of an now only said another no of an. And NDC for your day, young way and find them, me and me a room in Massa Macasabi, and the young one will find you. For NDC, no more 1 year, Juma Ache. Said a Juma Neda Honor. And yes, will be baba better now. No one can grammar. No one can go for Cassia. A Jumano, and yeah, no. And yeah, no. Almost Sassiano. Almost ye Juma. Politics, I know some of the MPs are on educational level in Dubedia, but a banner say a Juma was some they are the ones who are doing it. And we should forget about these people sitting on television, on these Facebook platforms, speaking big grammar. They are not bringing anything to the party.
Yeah.
They are not bringing anything to the party. And say NDC power, you will see, say, these are the people who have access to John Dramani Mahama and an Nkrofo. It is NDC for no, you will forget about all these Marie and the communities and one wine and concentrate on the grassroots. It will be better for us.
Thank you.
Marie is never and can never be an NDC person. Take it or leave it. Marie started say, oh yeah, NDC. Nyoma way. Do you know the kind of confusion or there about NDC? Or there are a lot of confusion about, because when you listen to the woman, you don't even know where she stands. You don't know where she stands. Why? Ain't you know, Marie has turned against to insult Kevin Taylor or to do whatever to Kevin Taylor. Or no kasa nebusia for kra waba me betray wo. Or no kasa nebusia for. Or no kasa ne blood nebusia for kra no. Waba me betray wo. Na mo NDC for. What are we talking about? Oh.
Hold on, my mic was off. Very good afternoon to you. Midin the Fifi Asante Impari, Anakofi Asante Impari. Me pesi edin komo kakra. There are so many things I want us to talk about. Me pacho obo about platform use type UBB. Na mi hus udin. Na mi intime mao akwaba strong kokra. We live this afternoon from Southwest London. I'll be broadcasting from here. The weather here is very, very gloomy. But it's not cold, a little bit nippy, but we fine, we good, we okay, we used to it. Good afternoon to you. Is it also man them magoose? Hey, man them also useless parliament. Man them they in grown as a cranny wolf. Man them. I see you. You grown as a cranny wolf. And then good afternoon to you, Millicent, the day. Because my type of good afternoon. Pacho mama also munchiame. Na mintimi ehumu na me mamo akwaba sonko. At the same time, mama also no so mumbo mo dey share video ne mame. It's very important. It's very, very important. Say you will share the video among friends, among colleagues, among families. Na obi ambambe tiebi enne ewie wo hwe me topic na me see Ghana Paa Nie mandem enya grow mandem magis enya grow our parliament to say adwuma ne so the work in Ghana no adwuma ne so rough from the president to the last person on the floor adwuma ne so and then as scriptures can be o se adwuma ne so apafo ni so na omo mbetimi so aye adwuma ne so be so si omo bo a ene ne Marie no obada ben minim MPs bia omo nte brofo omo English level crampo na education level ndu ba bia nso omo no omo bo adwuma no omo bo ne san eni nti na me this parliament clip yi beto wo se yenhwe yentie questions today. The Minister of Interior, Ambrose Derry, was invited to the floor for MPs to ask him questions if they have any. Na MP we ebisane de na we ebisane de na we ebisane de na mienu bia eyesron komame dem. And I'm a record, I screen record that, and I'm saying, member modi, I'm actually on to say, be discussing the quality of people we have in our parliament. But you share video the mommy. No wonder Ghana is not getting the results. No disrespect to anybody, please. But we are not getting the results because we have put wrong people in wrong places. We are not getting the results because the people that we've put them to go and govern, to go and make the decision, to go and ask the question. Agronipo amontiasie. Me say amontiasie. This is why I disagree with Katie Hammond. When Katie Hammond was saying, he said, young ones, that is not true. They do not understand the work in parliament, majority of them. Or some of them, no disrespect to anybody. We have the veterans who understands the procedure, and we have those who have their degrees and what have you. Having said that, we should be able to, Menka said you need to have a degree to go to parliament. And I said you need to have a command of the English language to go to parliament. But you need to be able to understand and to be able to stand and ask questions on behalf of your of the people that elected you to go there. Hey, Agrobi Niedio, good afternoon to you, Fatima Answer. Great to have you here this afternoon. Agrobi na ye di our Ghana Parliament, or I put a poster after watching and watching and watching. I just couldn't stomach what was going on. And I put a poster to say, no disrespect to the MPs, but Ghana Parliament is like primary school assembly ground. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Aisha Wang, who ang Krampono, obi Asha Wan. The mebo sa video na me yahwe. The Speaker of Parliament is more like a teacher and a headmaster. The man has so much work. Say, at the moment, he should be explaining and addressing and asking questions at a point. Speaker so niti, I say, oh my God, niti me ya. Class 1 for Ben, I'm dealing with you. Ghana for me fee say, as I say, yen yina obia tu nani eko she yen parliament when the proceedings are going on. Obia every constituency or one parliament or physically go to the parliament on your tablets, on your phones, on your computers. Go to their website and follow the proceedings and look at the people that have been elected to ask questions, the people that have been elected to govern this country. So, are these the finest brains that we have in Ghana? Oh, no wonder we have nothing. No wonder we can't solve Galamsey. No wonder that we do not even have one aircraft. No wonder that the money, we go and borrow it and then they share it. No wonder. No wonder our education systems are it's in a mess and all other systems are in a mess. No wonder. What the heck is going on? I'm absolutely disappointed. Fatima said, it's sad. It is sad, Fatima. Please share the video for me. Na Montagium. Monsieur Nediombenya Bome. That is why people like Afenyo Markins, Omo babe jina wa na fe no omo be ka brofo omo be keka niam be keka standing orders niam bi e baba be chire mu a chire se omo no omo ye the lawyers in parliament, because majority they do that is intimidating tactics. And today I'll play a video to show you one of these intimidation tactics that played up in Parliament. Look, we need to rescue this country. MPP, your friend say, so wallahi, we need to rescue this country. Wallahi, we need to rescue this country. We need to forfeit whatever we have in the West, and some of us have to come and position ourselves and take over this country. We need to infiltrate them to get in there and then get things right, because Ghana cannot be run this way. Why? Mummy, share video we, and as we are watching it, okay, I will be narrating along. Come on. A member of Parliament, what put to question to the speaker? So person bisa question. Yes, nature's called me back. So desperately, you then had to leave your seat to go to the toilet. You went to the toilet, you then handed over to your colleague, said, when you are called, onumbisa question on your behalf. Me whom be a broche parliament, but onu crampono is fine. Your colleague then stands up to start to ask the question. Suddenly, you came in. Ude momere ni na ye narrative na ye mfamfiri na nia AC or Ghana Parliament ni dem misro kra.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I'll
37 stands in the name of the honorable member for Kwando, Honorable Mrs. Dela Soa. Honorable member, you may ask your question now.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
So let's follow this.
I'd like to ask the Minister of Interior the possibility of realigning policing of Befi to be under Kwando Police District in line with the demarcation of the constituency. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
So at this point, questions is being asked to the Interior Minister, who is now standing on our screen, which is it Ambrose Derry.
Mr. Speaker, Befi is currently under Golopati Police District, which is under Ajate South District.
Number 940.
Okay, this is what I want. I want all of us to focus here. So this is the question. Now the minister is, the speaker is calling out for the question number. It's 140 something, which is being submitted to him. So listen to this, please.
Stand in the name of the honorable member for Keita, Honorable Kwame Jujole Gakwe.
Okay, so this is to the honorable member of Keita who is put this question through to us. Kwame Jujolo, I believe is Gakwe.
Yes, honorable member.
Mr. Speaker, he has an urgent. So, Mr. Speaker,
he has urgent what? He has urgent urgent what? Just say he has excused himself for a second or a minute, or he's visiting the toilet. He will be back. There's nothing wrong saying he has a nature's call, or he's visiting the toilet and he will be back in a minute. Hence, he's asked me to ask the question. But he has no job.
I've been asked to ask the question on his behalf. If I'm seeking your leave to do that.
Honorable member, you've been asked by who?
Honorable member, Mr. Speaker.
You say you've been asked to ask the question on his behalf. Who asked you to ask the question on his behalf?
Okay.
Now you're telling the speaker, Mr. Speaker, I've been asked to ask a question on his behalf. Instead of going straight to the speaker and say, Mr. Speaker, he has authorized me, or our right honorable member Kwame has authorized me to ask the question on his behalf. I've got a reflection from my glasses, pardon me. But this time you say, I've been asked. The speaker is asking, you've been asked by who? By who? Let's keep listening.
Mr. Speaker, he has just walked in, so please, you do.
Oh, no, man. No, you just walked in. Oh, no, man. Oh, pushing konya. It's not pushing konya over. It's exactly like when we were in primary school. Please like the video and share it for me. Please, please, please. Like it and share it. Oh, pushing konya. It's exactly like when we were in primary school, elementary school, or secondary school. Oh, no, pushing konya over.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for the opportunity. I rise to ask the Minister for Interior the number of suicide
Honorable
cases.
member, before you ask your question, did you instruct him to ask the question on your behalf?
Yes, please. Mr. Speaker, I went to the washroom.
Since when?
So I asked in case.
Since when did you take back the instructions?
Mr.
You're sorry, but you give me your.
When did you take back the instructions?
And there is something about Ghanaians these days, or majority of Ghanaians. Everything you have to add please to it. Did you ask him to ask a question on your behalf? Yes, please. Did you do this? Even sometimes they will say, good morning, please. It just doesn't make sense. False humility na asama de biya can ebino no. Let's carry on and listen to him. These are the people we've elected to parliament.
I was going to the washroom.
Muntia. Questioner speaker bisana no want ask you ordinary baby fufro. These are the people, they do not even understand questions or English. And yes, answer parliament, you know, because this is crazy.
Instructions.
When I was going to the washroom,
To ask your question, did you instruct him to ask the question on your behalf?
Yes, please. Mr. Speaker, I went to the washroom.
Since when?
So I asked in case.
Since when did you take back the instructions?
So now we get in somewhere. You've made yourself clear that yes, when you were going to the washroom, you've instructed him to ask a question on your behalf. Correct? Now the speaker is asking you, since when did you take back that instruction from your from the right honorable member? Because now you back in. Or say, when I was going to the bathroom, how? Obiasre or parliament or
You're sorry, but you give me your.
When did you take back the instructions?
When I was going to the washroom. Mr. Speaker, sorry, I was called, so sorry for that.
Well, I will forgive you. You can ask your question.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm highly indebted to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, I will please proceed with my question. Mr. Speaker, I rise to ask the Minister for Interior the number of suicide cases recorded among Ghana Police Service personnel and measures being taken to mitigate it.
Yes, Minister.
Okay, so now he's asked his questions, okay, to the Minister of Interior, who is on the floor, and the Minister is going to answer this question. Good afternoon to you, Sister Daisy Emefa Agudeche. Agudeche, yes. Good afternoon to you. Sister Emefa, as you said, it's madness. What is going on in the Parliament of Ghana is a child play. This is a country that everything has to be reset. I don't want to ruin it. Into the Mumienko Tieno, Niemba. Please share for me. Please, let's keep sharing. Thank you. All right, so let's get the minister to answer his question.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, from the year 2020 to date, 3 suicide cases have been reported in Sekendi, Accra, and Tema regions. Mr. Speaker, to address the recurrence of this unfortunate situation, the Welfare Directorate of the Ghana Police Service, in partnership with the Psychological Consulting Unit, embarked on sensitization programs on the following: need for personnel to open up and speak on issues bothering them, provide psychological first aid tips for personnel, detect early signs of mental sickness and the need to report these signs to authorities for help, suicide and its effect on society, among others. In addition to these interim mitigating measures, the Police Administration in February 2021 created the Police Counseling Unit, PCU. The unit is mandated to handle the wellness and general mental health issues of police personnel, their families, and dependents. The unit is situated outside the premises of the Ghana Police Service in order to make it accessible to affected persons without being stigmatized. Thank you.
Yes, Honorable Member, any supplementary question?
Okay. Gentile, the Minister of Interior has now given him answer to his question. So, Asama Minister of Interior can't even answer me the bonnet tofa moi. And he said, now mental health issue is becoming something common within the Ghana Police Unit. And he gave the number of people who have possibly caused they've caused or they've gone through suicidal, or the people who have had suicide issues because of this mental health that is now engulfing the Ghana Police Service. Hence, the force has now, or the unit, the force has now put up a unit. Say, there's a special unit that ever shares our mental health for, so a mental issue, they might be able to detect it early. You can go to them, they will help you and your family or your dependents. Then the stigmatization and everything is taken out. Having said that, the unit is set out. Not is within the force, but not a beer. You walk into a station, you find it there. And a minister actually him simple, which I even think say it's too late for Ghana to have this unit now, because mental health issues affect police service personnel a lot. Why? Because they go to crime scene, they go to accident scene, murder scenes, they see horrific things. And not everybody is designed to be able to be mentally strong, to be able to withstand such size. Therefore, that help should be there. As soon as you set a police unit, that should be part of it. But oh dear, let's fast forward. Minister now the speaker is asking him, do you have any supplementary questions?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. Thank you, the Minister, for the answering these questions. Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask the Minister, as he mentioned in the answer, from 2020, I would like to know whether this unit setup is in all regions, the unit, in terms of the welfare directorate, is it in all regions in Ghana?
Yes, Minister.
Well, here, let's assume, say, Onimsa is in all regions, into the Obisa, or the Yamfanesa. But to me, as soon as the minister says that, of course, the police services is across the country. Hence, that unit, mental health unit, that will help people with mental health within the police personnel should be across the country. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt here and let's carry on.
Thank you very much. It is in all regions, and in fact, as a supportive measure, the police is recruiting more of counselors, more priests, pastors, imams to actually fortify that unit, and all regions are covered.
Any further supplementary?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I would like to ask the Minister, how many psychologists...
And still, I'm not satisfied yet. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He has more questions, so let him carry on. Good afternoon to you, Oliver Fafana.
Do we have in Ghana Police Service, and are they in all regions?
Hold on. Sisi, I will bisa all regions. What's them bisa? Same question. Again, asking whether they are in all regions. Let's see the reaction of the speaker. Let's see. Speaker, well, so the glasses were so.
Mr. Speaker, right on the speaker. I don't have the number, but I've been...
The minister then jumped in. Speaker, was so nitty. Hey, Ghana Paa Nie. Me title Miss Ghana Paa Nie. No wonder we don't have the result.
If the member is so committed to that, you may file so that I can get the numbers for you.
Honorable Minister, I didn't even grant you the permission to come and answer the question.
Mr. Speaker, I'm very sorry.
I was trying to see whether that could be a supplementary question, not a substantive question. And then you decided to volunteer. Yes, Honorable Member, I think you may file a substantive question on this, where it requires more investigation and a more detailed answer than a supplementary question. So if you have another supplementary, you may do so now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to find out from the minister, those in districts and their communities, how would they benefit from this counseling and psychological services?
The minister has just explained to you what is happening within the force with regards to mental health and suicide. Because of that, why this unit has been set for the police personnel, their families, and their dependents to benefit. He's then asking the minister again, say, how would they benefit from it within the district? Into your co-parliament one, a class 1 in Yamasi, 1 + 1, 2. 2 divided by 1 or 4 divided by 2. No, wasanya boss mentias here into yankoyanim. Into ye jina baby ye jina. Meanwhile, important things, important matters, urgent things, people of appear. These are the questions you should be throwing at him at the moment to get the right job done, resolve the right things. With the movement, I'm giving up.
You said those were
in the districts and then the communities, the police personnel who are in the district and the communities. How would they benefit from the psychological counseling issues and as well as the welfare?
Speaker say how? Was I repeating the whole game?
Why did you ask the question?
Mr. Speaker, because the minister mentioned that these services, the directorates are in regions. They are situated in the regions. That is why I asked that question.
Your substantive question says to ask the Minister for the Interior the number of suicide cases recorded among Ghana Police Service personnel and measures being taken to mitigate it.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Now you are being told about the measures being taken to mitigate it. And you are asking how they are going to benefit from those measures.
Mr. Speaker, in his answer provided, he made mention of welfare directory.
Still until you. So you need to try and come to their understanding. This is the work. So a simple thing that should take a minute with one MP drags on for 20-30 minutes. 20-30 minutes. Look at the number of MPs. And tomorrow it will be the same thing. Her questions no baby son what he needs knows what Jesus. Hey, Ghana, oh Jesus, no disrespect to anybody, but look, if we don't vote men, the finest brain, men with substance, who can think on their feet, who understands and have command of the English language, because we are conducting governance with the English language, then this country, we will go nowhere. We will keep running around in circles every year and year in and year out. Year in and year out. Say ya, young Kobebia. Or unless we make a decision, say, Parliament will now be conducted in English, Twi, Ewe, and Hausa. Probably those are the 3 big ones, isn't it? Let's carry on.
For Ghana Police Service in partnership with Psychological Counseling Unit embarked on sensitization program.
You know what he's doing? He's now reading everything that the minister came to present to them. It's a waste of time.
On the following, so he mentioned the topics. So I was inquiring from
the topics. Which topics? Hey, Ghana.
Minister, those from the district as well as the community, the police, how is this benefiting them? Because this unit is set up in the region. That is why my follow-up question go in that direction.
Well, from the answer is for the police. It's not for the public.
Yes, the police in the district as well as community. The police service I'm talking about. They are in the district, they are in the community.
Honorable Minister, maybe you.
Where would the police service be? Of course, police service are in communities, they are in district, they are in regions, they are in the country. So, what do you mean, where would they be?
You get the question better than I do. So if you have any answer, please.
Right, Honorable Speaker. I don't get it. Actually, the answer about regions was in response to your follow-up, whether the welfare is established in the regions. And I said yes. But these operate as part of the police service. And so I believe
They are part of the police service. Hey, Oliver Fofana, serious. Oh, look, we think it's comedy, but it's not. These are serious things. I think each community have to demand a video of the MPs they elect to parliament each year or each month to see how they've actually asked questions, and either for the community and the answers they have. As I say, you think about community town hall be na obi a we interested no okwa no akoche bi. And yes, they need to have a social media account, any MP, where the members from your community can go and look at your performance in standing up on the floor to ask questions. Because what is happening in Ghana no enya grow. We might create content about it, we might laugh about it, we might address the issue jokingly, but these are serious issues. These are the people that certain communities have elected. From near Odinachi Jano, Untimin. From near Odinachi Jano, we have problems. We have problems. Look, watch this video. A very interesting video as well. Let me quickly add it to my stream, and let's watch this video. Very, very interesting video. Same thing today from the same Parliament of Ghana, or Ghana's parliament. Watch this video. You will be shocked. Another one again. And it's getting out of hand. Where is it? That video should be somewhere here. Bear with me 1 sec. Yeah, I found it. This is it. This one here. Let's watch it. Let's watch this one.
Mandate is to create, maintain, provide, and promote the use of the national identity cards.
Okay, let me give you a quick overview. 1 sec.
Political and social activities as stipulated in the national education.
Let me give you a quick overview of what the Minister Ambrose Derry was talking about. Because a question was asked on the floor about the Ghana card, national identity card, which is the Ghana card. So the minister is answering question based on the Ghana card. So this commentary here, or explanation here from the minister, is about the Ghana card. So let's all of us listen to this very carefully, because it's important. It is very important. And there were other questions after Accra Man recorded. It's crazy. People were making comments like correcting mistakes, like Vietnam, or say the Viet has been separated from the Nam. What is that important? Is that really important? Why we have the proper issues to deal with? Okay, so let me go back and let's listen, please.
Authority Act 2006, Act 707 is ongoing. The NIA is currently running 2 public-private partnership projects, namely the Foreigner Identification Management Project, FIMS, for the registration of foreigners in Ghana, which commenced in 2012, and the National Identification System, NIS project, which started in 2018 for the registration of Ghanaians from age 0 to infinity. Mr. Speaker, as at 20th October 2022, NIS registered a total number of 163,213 foreigners, made up of persons of various nationalities. The breakdown is attached. It's found at pages 12 to 17. Mr. Speaker, I want your guidance as to whether you want me to read through. So, and it's 203 foreign countries. Please, it's important to note that 1,958 Ghanaians who have become citizens of other countries and renounced their Ghanaian citizenship, such as in Germany and Netherlands, have also been registered as foreign nationals under those countries. Thank you, Right Honourable.
Yes, Honourable Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I look at the reports and I realize that the appendix that he attached, I realize that China, the total registration is 34,935. On a lighter note, Mr. Speaker, I want to know whether Aisha 1 indeed is registered. Thank you very much.
You want to know whether
Aisha 1 is duly registered. Thank you.
Aisha 1?
That's right.
Who is Aisha 1?
Mr. Speaker, like I said, it's on a lighter note.
Sorry?
I said it's on a lighter note.
You said it on a lighter note?
Yeah. Now I just want to know if Aisha 1 is indeed registered.
Oh, you're referring to the lady who is being tried in connection with illegal mining. Is that the one you are referring to?
Yes, please.
Aisha Huan. Huan. It's not one.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker.
You said on a lighter note, but I'll ask the minister to answer. Whether the lady being tried in connection with illegal mining is one of those who have been registered as a foreigner, specifically Aisha Huan.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, the suspect on trial is on the register of foreigners. And I want to make the point that she was repatriated and she registered under a different name. So the collaboration between NI and the intelligence agencies was what was able to connect the two names and to get her where she is. So she's on the register.
Honorable Member, any further supplementary?
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. I have no more questions to ask. Thank you.
Honorable Members, question.
Okay. What I wanted us to take to actually pick from this particular video is this. I'm gonna go back and play alongside. 1 second. Let me quickly do that and then do the commentary on it. This is an MP, Minia Asante, something Asante from Suhum. He's the member of parliament from Suhum, who was now asking a very legitimate and sensible question. But so as a parliament, no, yes, you can't share. And I say, only confident in tea. Obisa right question, cry na usru. Hold on, my lighting is in this thing a little bit. Ooh, it's even worse now. Obisa right question, crampa na usru. Unto me, say a right question, Anna. Let's listen to the question. He asked a very important question because the minister was briefing the House of the foreign identity card and then the national identity cards. And the mube braina and Ghana phobe braina omuhusa foreigner kita Ghana card because ni na your friend Ghana card ni oh here onya Ghana ni so kra Ghana card onya Ghana ni so kra Ghana card. But no, so we share card in this one ya trust ebia or a foreigner, but yamano card no as is the foreign identity one. What the Ghanaian government, the mistake the Ghanaian government made was they should have actually designed one a different color, the foreign identity one in a different color. Probably you could do it blue, you could do it green, you choose it. And then the Ghana one to a different color. So Obikitabia unim says straight away without looking at the details on the card in the crampon, you can just tell by the color and say where you Ghana ni where you Ghana ni where you Ghana ni where a resident where you Ghana ni where a resident is easy because they have the Ghana foreign one, which is the resident identity card, and then they have the Ghana national, which is the nationals of Ghana. But it's the same color. Having said that, you know, a beer, unless I want J card, you know, actually, so now be say a beer ya tro for foreigner also. Yen tro citizen Ghanaian also. So what am I saying? Now, Minister not church or check the number of people are ya issue with this card. Now, or the important information at Abontin, Okoti almost said they should check those pages, you know. This MP, Asante from Suhum, picked up, said, China have the largest population of foreigners living in Ghana, 30-something thousand Chinese, Obesayaka, which is, first of all, is too much. Into already very important point. But Yebisa, you almost started to say Yebisa the questions now. Or share. On started on a lighter note. Why lighter note? These are good questions.
Commonly known as Ghana card, for the advancement of the country's economic, political, and social activities as stipulated in the National Education Authority Act 2006, Act 707. It's ongoing. The NIA is currently running 2 public-private partnership projects, namely the Foreigner Identification Management Project, FIMS, for the registration of foreigners in Ghana, which commenced in 2012, and the National Identification System NIS project, which started in 2018 for the registration of Ghanaians from age 0 to infinity.
So now the minister have explained the two programs, the foreign identification program and then the national identification program, the two separate programs.
Mr. Speaker, as at 20th October 2022, NIS registered a total number of 163,213 foreigners, made up of persons of various nationalities. The breakdown is attached. It's found at pages 12 to 17.
Okay. So now the minister has come back and given us a very vital information here. He is telling us that within their foreign identification programs, they've registered to date, my particular threshold. They've registered 163,213 foreigners. 163,213 foreigners to Ghana are legally. Now we know because they've registered. Okay? All right, let's go on. I'm not sure I say the breakdown is on a page, so they should refer to those pages. Now, this MP from Suhum went through the pages quickly and picked up a very important information. Let's listen to him.
Mr. Speaker, I want your guidance as to whether you want me to read through. So, and it's 203 foreign countries. Please, it's important to know.
Now, the 203 foreign countries, these 163,213 foreign citizens are spread across 203 foreign countries. And to say 203 foreign countries, na China kwa o the minister ne beba obebi sasa question wuntie.
That 1,958 Ghanaians who have become citizens of other countries and renounced their Ghanaian citizenship, such as in Germany and Netherlands, have also been registered as foreign nationals under those countries.
Now here, I think the minister even confused himself. He got it wrong. Why? Because if you become a citizen of another foreign country, you are not then registered as a citizen of a foreign country. No. But if you become a resident of other country, then you are registered as a citizen of a foreign country. So now the minister should come back and explain to Ghanaians, because you telling us Ghanaians who have naturalized, given up their Ghanaian citizens, have now been given citizenship in other countries and are registered as foreign nationals. How can that be? They can't be foreign nationals if they've already given up their Ghanaian nationalities. They are not nationals of that country. But if they are resident, Ghanaian citizens who are resident in other countries, then they become foreign nationals. Minister Ambrose Derry, please. Your ministers in Sunio. This is Minister of Interior, Sunio.
Thank you, Right Honourable.
Yes, Honourable Member.
Thank you, the Speaker. The Speaker, I look at the report and I realize that the appendix that he attached.
Let me pause here. This is MP for Medina. Your friend is saying Xavier Sasu something. He's on his phone. I'm calling him out. Proceed his he's on his phone. He's put the phone under the chair or table and he's typing out. This is Xavier. Obinim na montagano mame. Montagano mon country say he's on his phone and he should stop it. One stop Na Marie Hunidia and there were one money. He's on his phone. Or he was on his phone. He was on his phone.
I realized that China, the total registration is 34,935.
You see? So 34,935. The minister is now telling us that out of the 163,213 foreign nationals registered in Ghana holding Ghana card, China alone have 34,935 foreign nationals in Ghana. But you told us that these are spread across 203 countries. So 203 countries, not China and Kwan, we are deficient now. China and Kwan kita possibly 1/3 or 1/4 of 1/4 of the foreign nationals already. What are we doing to this country? And why are Chinese? Anyway, that will be something for another day.
On a lighter note, Mr. Speaker, I want to know whether Aisha 1 indeed is registered. Thank you very much.
You want to know whether
Aisha 1 is duly registered. Thank you.
Aisha 1?
That's right.
Who is Aisha 1?
You are nowhere.
Mr. Speaker, like I said, it's on a lighter note.
It's not on a lighter note. Have the confidence ask the question. Because you want to know whether Aisha Huang is also on the registered. Is he being caught within this 34,935,000 Chinese nationals who hold our card? It's a legitimate question. Why are you shying away from it?
Sorry?
I said it's on a lighter note.
You said it on a lighter note?
Yeah. Then I just want to know if Aisha 1 is indeed registered.
Oh, you're referring to the lady who is being tried in connection with illegal mining. Is that the one you are referring to?
Yes, please.
Aisha Huang. Huang. It's not one.
Aisha Huang, no. Huang. Ghana phobe bringing to me pronounce Aisha Wang, Aisha Wan, Aisha Wan, Aisha Wan. And I know why even a member of parliament is finding it difficult to pronounce Huang. Because you know the vehicle Hyundai. You will never come across any Onam Ghana to me pronounce the car or the brand Hyundai. I'm from Hyundai. And I thought, hold on. What do you mean Hyundai? It's Hyundai. Peugeot. Peugeot. It's Peugeot. Hyundai. What are the other cars again? That Omuboni dia na mi yam crash sheme. Akwani video no mi yam sheme. You see, it's Huang. Yeah, was somebody pull our Ghana.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Yes,
Mr. Speaker.
You said on a lighter note, but I'll ask the minister to answer. Whether the lady being tried in connection with illegal mining is one of those who have been registered as a foreigner, specifically Aisha Huang.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker.
So yeah, the minister went on and explained that yes, he's caught within the 34,935 people or Chinese nationals who is actually been registered And he went on to explain the reason why they caught him. And look there, if he said, excuse me, pardon me, on one or the hon mukakrane can the politics, the reason why she was caught and what have you. But Ghana for assembly in any minute time, maybe Ghana, we have a problem. We have a serious problem at hand. But chomushe video ne mame. Mo mame kind we kakra bi na yenko Oliver also all these parliamentarians have to go to jail. I don't know about that, Oliver Fofana, whether all of them have to. You might have a reason. I see they came for money, not for Ghana. They are on their own. Ghanaians have to change the mind of parliamentary. I believe you mean the mind on parliamentarian. Okay, we need to change our minds on. It might be a good question, but you need somebody to go and represent you. So I think it's the quality of people we actually elect and send there, and that is giving us the results that we have, which at the moment it counts for nothing really. Our president is flying about, you know, looking for debt relief, intervention to swap what climate change. It's sad, but it is what it is. This is where we've got into. So Oliver went on and said, no education for these parliamentarians. It's great. I'll say that is true. Community have to do so. You see, tomorrow he will go to community to give them money because he reads the mentality. Oh, because he reads the mentality, so he knows their mindset. Yeah, I get you. I get you, Oliver. I get you. It's a shambles. It's absolutely shambles at the moment. It's a some BB. And whatever needs changing, I think as a see you can't dream boom. Near some BB. BB Nkoye. The level of thinking. Hey, BB Nkoye crowd more. Everything Ghana is looking for is also looking for Ghana. I mean, control. The success Ghana is looking for, the state Ghana wants to get to, everything Ghana is looking for is also looking for Ghana. You know why we are not getting it and we are not getting there? I have my mentor used to say this, or see, everything you are looking for is also looking for you, but in life. But what happens is when those things come and do not come and find the you that is looking for with regards to attitude, with regards to mentality, with regards to expression, with regards to you name it, the new version of you, what will make that thing attractive to just come and stay on you, and for you to make that change or growth, the thing then goes back. It will come again looking for you. So everything Ghanaians are looking for, the wealth, the systems, you name it, everything we're dreaming to on looking for is also looking for the country Ghana and its citizenry. But it comes to Ghana and it realized that the people are the same. The mindset is the same. The thinking is the same. The rubbish is the same. It's the same doing things. The belief is the same. Nothing has changed. The corruption is the same. You name it, everything worse you could think of is the same. Then that thing then goes. It goes. It goes. So we need to begin to change the mentality. We need to change the attitude. We need to change the way we do things. We need to find the new us in the new Ghana for the country to progress. If we find the new us in the new Ghana, what the country is looking for will come searching for us, and then that's it. We will have a harmony. We will work in harmony. and we will just explode. Look at today. Look at Rwanda. They've got their first flight, jumbo jet from Rwanda non-stop to Heathrow, London Heathrow Airport. They've celebrated that. Ghana, Edikambe Diechre. Edikambe Diechre Ghana. Dear Benedi Yang Abedu Impempenswa Abedu, no cry yendi, atroa ye. Yen Drimpama Yenuya. Say yen sa can be cry a betchamo, mina, yen quiet pesi di, pesem kumunya, ahoya, mekunya, metune dro, unya diadema se shasumano, not ordinansa tu, not an insa bone. The society we are is the reflection of the leaders we have. Marie Casa way they are. The society we are is the reflection of the leaders we have. I bring my case to a close. But there is hope. There is hope if we can find that first love again for the country and begin to do things right. God bless us all and goodbye.